Is your school district using resources to advocate for bonds? I'm Charles Blaine, and this is Texas Tomorrow. As May comes fast, there are a lot of local elections on the ballot. In fact, we talked about many of them last week, so go check out that episode of Texas Tomorrow. But when these measures come up, school districts across the state are supposed to remain neutral. Yes, they benefit from these bond measures, and yes, we know they want them to pass, but they're not allowed to use public resources to advocate for their passage. Does that stop them? Most of the time, I think you can say yes, but most of the time isn't really good enough. Houston ISD is currently getting some attention from the Attorney General over alleged electioneering. In November, HISD had a $4.4 billion bond measure on the ballot, the largest in state history. And as you can suspect, business groups and establishment groups across the city came out to support it. And in fact, it was a robust campaign from nearly every establishment group across the city. Yet citizens resisted fancy mailers and threats of the world crashing if it fails, and they rejected it resoundingly. But there were complaints of the district using resources to advocate for its passage. Sponsored Facebook posts and highly produced videos from highly paid consultants, among other things. 9 parents filed complaints with the district attorney's office, and they ultimately alleged that the district was using their resources to advocate for this bond's passage, so the attorney general decided to look into it as well. But don't think this just happens in Houston. Frisco ISD faced the same issue as they were accused of electioneering over Facebook posts, so the attorney general sued them. Other school districts have faced similar accusations and charges of using public resources to steer the outcome of a measure. Denison ISD, Castleberry ISD, Denton ISD. In fact, last summer, 2 Denton ISD administrators received pretrial diversion after being indicted for electioneering. That simply means they avoid jail time if they adhere to a strict set of rules like not breaking the law for a predetermined time. We often see school districts blurring the line between what they're permitted to do and what's legal. And it's not just for bonds or direct tax increases, it's in opposition to things like school choice, it's for more funding, and it's for candidates as well. Many view districts as personal slush funds or their own personal advocacy arms because they are influential. Parents are likely to listen to their school district when it recommends a measure. You already trust them with your kids, which is probably your most precious cargo, so they know it's not a huge leap to get you to trust them with your vote as well. Following that, we've even seen school districts sending kids home with letters in their backpacks urging their parents to advocate for or against certain efforts. They know no limits. And unless you speak up like these 9 parents did, they continue to do so over and over and over again. If these parents had not filed complaints with the local district attorney, then HISD wouldn't have had to answer for their advocacy. Now, who knows what the outcome will be, but at the very least, it puts districts on notice that people are watching, and it tells others that if they have concerns, they won't go ignored. So be like these parents. If you see something, don't hesitate to report it. Remember, they're using your money to advocate for more of your money. There's nothing right about that. Thanks for tuning into this week's episode of Texas Tomorrow. Please like, share, comment, and let us know if there's something going on in your neighborhood that you'd like us to talk about.